Welcome to Free Live Tarot Readings. I'm Tarot Oracle and I do the readings.
It's 6:30. Time for the Tarot Oracle Show.
It's another wonderful night in the neighborhood. Indeed. KSW, what's going on, lady? Hello. Tarot and Such. Hello. Linda, Denise, HK, Andrew, Crystal, Phoenix, and Neum. Hello. What's going on? It is mighty bright in here. Is this just me? Or is it just like really too bright? Maybe it's just a little perspective. Maybe it's a little too bright. I don't know. I'm lowering it a little bit. There we go. All right. Paula and Sel, welcome to the stream. How y'all doing tonight? It's going to be another fun one. Tuesday night over here. We got some questions already. I'm going to find love after stabbed in the back and cheated 3 times by 3 different men. Oh, my. Well, between me and the Aqua in the separation. What else we got? Tio, how you doing? I'm doing great. Doing fantastic. They put on the list for a free reading. Well, the good news is there is no list. Donations take priority, and then I pick at random. So there we go. We're doing all sorts of randomness here. Tammy, welcome. How you doing, Tammy? I think I sent yours today, didn't I? Yeah, I think I sent yours today, Tammy. So you should be all set. Should be all set. All right. You got General. We got a bunch of stuff. Boo Boo, welcome to the stream. What's going on? All right. So we got between you and Aqua, the separation. People have been stabbed in the back. It is drama up in here. Let's find out what is going to happen. Let's see what we got. June for June. No, let's go. How you doing? Evening. Nia. Reading for June. Libra girl. Okay. What will happen between me and the Aqua in the separation? Will we still be able to talk? Will people still be, is that going to be a thing? Is separation still a thing? Is that still a thing? I don't know. Let's do it. We haven't done this like literally forever, so let's do this one. I think that'd be a good one to sneak up on tonight. Philippe, what's going on? Good to see you. All right, get free with those. A lot of donations. Yeah, pretty good. It used to be sort of the old days, you know, the old days where you had a bunch of things in a row or what have you. Anyway. We have you and we have an Aqua, and let's find out about a separation between both of y'all. Between both of y'all, and we don't read all upside down, so we're going to reverse them here. Find a judgment, death. This is about time, right? Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. This is about time that you got separated. It's about time that, this is something that's been brewing for a little bit. Definitely not a sudden thing or something that just dynamically happened. Sarah, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. We got judgment, the rebirth, the reincarnation, all of the good stuff, into death, strength, 3 majors, that's huge, into the Page of Cups. This is something where you're going to have some healing to do. There's no doubt about the healing part of this, right? The judgment said it's about time that we did do something because there was some things happening. There are some things going on, things moving around. You definitely sort of need to be heads up that things are not going to be the same as you come into tomorrow, next week, and next month as the separation goes. Death says it is a needed change. You can't really go on where we were, we can't really go forward where we were. They kind of got into a brick wall sort of a situation as well. Strength says we were putting up with things that shouldn't need to be put up with it in the first place. It's more prudent just to do the separation and what have you as that goes. In the Page of Cups, it does say that there are some lessons to be learned here and some healing to be learned here, or some healing to be done here as well. So, it's one of those. It's one of those separations. Anyway, Libra girl, good luck with all of that. It looks a little rough there. All right, Alice in Wonderland. Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland is coming out soon. All right, that's another tarot deck with Alice in Wonderland because we need more. We need more, definitely. Maddie, welcome to the stream. Maddie, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, should I leave my job? Sarah, entertainment purposes only, but let's take a look and see if you should leave your job as well. We could do. We don't even have this anymore. I'm not sure where this is. Why is that even there? We don't even have that on here. I'm not even sure what happened to it. All right, we have the universal, Celtic, or Celtic as well. Need to do that. Madison Love, welcome to the stream. How's it going? Wants to know about Gordon and all of that stuff. All right. What else we got? Got Philippe in here. We got Paula. We got Sunflower. We got Maddie joined us. All right, Lady Vegas, look me up on Instagram. Indeed. All right. Went to Kentucky. I mean, you gotta move. Sometimes you just gotta move into the next thing. All right, the Ace. Speaking of which, the Ace of Wands is interesting. Knight of Pentacles, Four of Cups, and the Tower. I mean, I'm gonna go with, a thumbs up. Now, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Hello, Piggy. Thank you for your donation. I appreciate you so much. All right. Obviously, entertainment purposes only. But this is a valid question. This is a valid question indeed. Sarah, how long have you been thinking about this? Like, what is happening over there in your job that is sort of that volatile? Ace of Wands kind of says, yeah. I mean, maybe it is time to move into something a little bit different. We have something new brewing. It's almost like that you're sort of ready for some differences as well. That's not to say that your current job is terrible. I mean, there are some bad things as far as it goes. It's just not something where you're approaching and you're just being tortured when you go in. This is something that you need a change. You need something different. You need something happening. Knight of Pentacles is the experience that you have had, though. The conglomeration of experiences and things that have been there and people that have been there for you and contacts that you have made and the experience that you have gone through is not that bad. A Knight of Pentacles, we have a lot of things that we can rely on, that we can sort of pick up and leave with and go into the next job using those things. Now, the weird thing is, I think there are many jobs that you do have opportunities that you can get into, but it's just a matter of time. So if you're looking at finding another job, there is some sort of a difference as far as, how it goes. Four of Cups says there's a lot of jobs out there that you just don't want. You just really don't want. So yeah, that is that feeling of maybe there's something I don't want within what I have now, but there is more of that waiting out there. It's almost like there's a little shortage of some things that you can do. Tower says overall leaving or exiting is a bit of a blunt object, as it were, right? Latasha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. The Tower says things will sort of crumble down. And this is something as well, if you stay there, it's almost like things will crumble down as well. Again, sort of like a volatile situation, something that you could leave and go out into the next thing, but the next thing may be a little bit longer than what you expect, and there are some downsides to getting out of there. But, overall, that looks like a yes. Looks like a yes. You may want to check out maybe another source of employment as it goes. All right. Maddie has a Scorpio. Let's find out how the Scorpio is going to go. Oh, what do we want to do? We want to do the Thoth? Might as well use the Thoth. It is another Thoth day, a beautiful Thoth day as it goes. So, there it is. All right. Where are we at? Let's see. I need to click. The next question would be great. This Scorpio and I don't know. Scorpio and a Cancer. We'll find out if those combination will go through. I mean, I got a Scorpio, and I have to say I'm pretty proud of my Scorpio experiences that I've had. But let's see about you. Let's see how yours go. Oh, what the hell? We just did this. We just did this in this other one. Is this Scorpio? This is not the mathematician, is it? Is it? We got science again. It's kind of weird. Kind of odd that we have science in two of your readings in a row. I mean, we did just shuffle and all of that other stuff. So, what's wrong with your voice? I don't know. What's wrong with my voice? Is there something wrong with my voice? I don't know. Let me know. I'll find out. I don't think there's anything wrong with my voice. Maybe there is. Maybe there's not. I don't know. Nothing I'm aware of. Science. Something interesting coming in. Another interesting card coming in. You got science the other time with that mathematician. But this time we got a Scorpio instead. A little bit on the... overall, let's look at this. We have the exit, right? Stephanie, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. We have the exit of this particular individual. It's almost like that you exit early or you basically bail a little bit early on this particular individual. There's a lot of things that this person wants that you're not going to be in agreement with. Julie, thanks for your donation. I appreciate you. There are a lot of ideas that they have that you're not going to be in store for. There are a lot of ideas. There's a lot of disconnects with this particular person. You're not going to be able to sort of resolve. I mean, you do have sort of this feeling of, maybe this is something where, maybe this is something where I can try it again. Maybe this is something where it does have a lot of good potential. But how much am I willing to put up with? I think that's the question as we approach this, because there is some factor of good things within this person. Science means there are a lot of good puzzle pieces that are fitting together, and there are a lot of nice things that are sort of coming in with this particular relationship, but it does look like there are some bigger challenges abroad as you sort of go through it. One of which is almost like a controlling aspect. They want a little bit more control than they're willing to they're willing to go with or go forth with. There's another, again, a lot of good things, but overall, it's just like you end up leaving a little early in this one. A little bit early. You abandon it. Something else happening. Maybe it's the person trying to be a little bit too much in the control seat. But it looks like a little bit of an abandonment, basically, is what I see in this particular individual and this particular matchup as it goes. But, that's just a thought. That's just a thought. But we're back to the science card indeed. All right, what do we got next? Hello, Piggy. You see me reaching my goal weight by November. What do I need to achieve that? Ooh, everybody, it's summertime. You naturally are just going to sort of lose weight in the summer. I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I naturally just like lose weight a little bit in the summertime. And the great thing, okay, what's going on with my voice? There's nothing wrong with my voice. Sounds tired. I'm not tired. I'm just like my normal voice. I don't know. Samantha, welcome to the stream. What's going on? But, I don't know. Just saying. I think it's the same voice I had yesterday and the day before that. And the day before that. Love your ebook, Tarot Oracle. Thank you so much, Spiritual Essence. I'm glad that you're liking the book. I appreciate that. By the way, Andrew, I decided to ship you something different to complete the set. Andrew, I'm completing the set for you. So anyway, we did that. All right. Goal weight. I see yes. I see thumbs up. I see we have a goal weight. You do have the Fool. You are on an adventure. Now, this is an interesting adventure. I think that there are a lot less rules and a lot more sort of winging it feel to this adventure as it goes, right? The Fool says, let's walk the path. Let's get this done. Let's get it into the next mode by just sort of adventuring in there, moving in there and hoping for the best, right? Julie, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. Queen of Swords, what is going to help you the best? Strict, being strict. I mean, if you're on a particular diet plan, if you're on some type of plan that needs some results, being strict to get your results is going to be the basic essence of doing that, right? The Queen of Swords is a little bit on the strict side. The person does need some of that, right? Samantha, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But the Queen of Swords, they're very on the strict side. They know what they need. They know where to get it. They know how to get it. And they know what the path to walk it is. And they're willing to walk the path too. The Fool, right? We don't know where we're going, but I'm willing to check out and walk the path. The Six of Pentacles, if you can get in a group or you can get help. Lady Vegas, thanks for your donation. I appreciate you. If you can get a gift, if you can get basically somebody to give you things, this could mean that you're on a plan to where people provide the food or people provide advice, or you have something where you're interacting with other people and you have some responsibility with that. That's going to be important. It's going to be important because now you have sort of a social networking thing with this, right? So there's a lot of sites that you can get on where you report your weight, you get in a group, and do that kind of thing. So just get in one of those. Now your thing is online, and now people are sort of watching you, right? Samantha, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. And the Queen of Pentacles, it's about having abundance of the food that you need, the right food that you need. I think not having, so if you're looking at your diet consists of mostly, I don't know, grapes. I'm making this up. But I mean, you know, have an abundance of that available. I think one of the problems is you're going to have bad food available and the good food that you need is not going to be available. That's not going to be a situation that you're in, right? Because everybody gets busy, and the simplification of your dieting, the simplification of everything is the best thing as well. So if you have to cook like a special pizza or you have to cook some elaborate thing every night, it's probably going to be a little more problem than if you just ate regular food or you just ate a prepared meal or something like that. So simplification is going to be the best thing. And, you know, just going forth and having an abundance of whatever food that you need is going to be also that thing. So there you go. So yeah, if you have to cook for 2 hours a night for your diet, chances are sticking to that's going to be pretty slim. But if you could just pull something out of the fridge and eat it, that's going to be a lot better. It's going to be a lot better, a lot simpler. Anyway, I hope that made sense. Thank you again. I appreciate you. Any messages for Latasha? Let's find out, Latasha. What do you have on the message front? I mean, we can use this one right here, everybody's favorite, the Dark Mansion Tarot. I'm just saying now and then TV. Thank you for hanging out with us. We are safe indeed. Samantha, thank you for your third donation. I appreciate you. Or your fourth donation. I appreciate you. All right. Let's see what is going on next. Any messages for me? Life is boring. Well, that's a good thing. I think that's kind of good. I mean, I'm just approaching it from, you know, my perspective, but a boring life is a lot better than a life full of drama and all sorts of emergencies. I'm just approaching the bench with this suggestion there. Anyway, but it is boring. What is going to be the message is how we're going to do that. Samantha, thank you for your, I think, fifth donation. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right. The Hermit. It's boring because you may need more people. There may need more people in there for it to be a little less boring. The more people, the less boring it always is. Yes?
Hooray!
So you may want to look at in getting a couple more people in there. So Hermit says, yeah, you know, I guess being in a situation where you have more interaction, you have more people's lives, you have more people's sort of agendas on their plate, it's going to make it a little bit less boring indeed. Hermit says to get out there, you know, touch some people. Well, don't literally touch some people. You know what I'm saying? Touch some people, find out what's going on, meet some new people, make some new friends, because the Empress says finding your comfort zone may be not exactly where you want to be at the end of the day. I mean, it is comfortable. I'm not saying comfort is bad. I'm just saying a little too much comfort zone, and life does get a little bit predictable indeed. You may want to try something a little bit different. You may want to try something a little bit adventurous. You may want to go out, maybe again, meet some other people, or try something that's going to be a little new and exciting, something that you've always wanted to do. Maybe try some painting out or go mini golfing, or I don't know what you do. Anyway. And Two of Wands says to sort of look over what you have and get an appreciation for it, right? So where can you go with some of this stuff? So let's say you like painting, you do a little painting. How about you change it up? How about you be more adventurous with it? How about we try oil painting? How about we try some watercolor, right? So we're getting a little more adventurous on what we do on a day-to-day basis, on a day-to-day life, and stretch it out and make it a little more exciting, a little more exuberant. And the Two of Wands says, you know, try that out. Try what you do on a day-to-day basis and change it up, switch it up a little bit, and find out if that is going to be something that you enjoy. All right, why is Soleus ignoring me? He is not with his ex. Okay, let's find out. He's not with the ex. We got that. Why? Are they ignoring you, Stephanie? Let's find out whether this might hurt tarot because, being ghosted might hurt indeed. And the this might hurt tarot may tell you what is going on with that. You did paint. See, there you go. Maybe she get back at. See, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Go look at my paintings and try one of those. Go look at the paintings that I've done and give those a shot. Try one of those and find out what is that. Relaxing, but not your best work. Watercolor is not supposed to be the best work. It's fun, right? Death, Sun, and Justice, 3 majors. Oh my God, what's going on? Why are they ignoring you? There's a lot of things happening over there. There's a lot of things indeed. It looks like things are looking up, actually. Things are looking up. Maybe this is better that they're ignoring you. Maybe this is not as bad a situation as what you're thinking. They're going through some changes and just something you're going to have to put up with. Are the changes going to be good for them? I think so. The Sun after death. I talk about this in my book. One of the big factors of death is what's next to it, what's after it. We do have some changes. We have some things happening, okay? At the end of the day, are those changes going to be good or bad? You need to determine that by what's around the death card. And next to the death card, next to these changes, next to things, how they go, is the Sun. The Sun says, check it out. Find it. This is going to be good. Overall, they're ignoring it. This is going to be good that maybe it is time to move on. Maybe it is time to go into the next big adventure, right? Not with this ex. Why are they ignoring you? They're going through changes. It is going to be for the better. Justice says it all balances out. And that's an important factor too, right? Because when you have death, when you do have these changes, when you do have the next big thing, Justice says that we need to find balance between the old and the new. A lot of times a death card will bring in dramatic differences, like massive dramatic differences, right? You don't really want that. You want a little bit of a difference, a little bit of a change, something that we can accommodate without turning over our lives. I think that's where they're at, right? A little bit of balance there and things like that. But overall, basically, they're going through some changes. Death card indeed. All right. Terry, welcome to the stream. What's going on? Terry is the person that everybody maybe kind of knows. Terry, everybody kind of knows Terry, but we don't really know Terry. Terry is somebody that everybody thinks they kind of know, if I remember correctly from the last time Terry was here. Anyways, the Aries lying to me. Oh my, that could be bad indeed. When is the Aries coming back? Are they lying? And when will they come back? We're doing a combo read. I think for a good combo read tonight, we do have, look at that spread. Look at that. That's nice. Look, whoa, almost dropped it. Almost dropped it. I was showing off there. It's not showing off if you drop all of the cards on the floor. That is not the best thing you can do. I'm telling you now. All right, let's find out. Is the Aries lying, and when are they coming back? We got a double question here. Lying, what are we looking for? A little bit of devil action, maybe. A little bit of the devil action. We could also have a little high priestess action with some secrets embedded within here. Some secrets embedded within. You don't know. When do Aries don't lie? Well, Boo-Boo's got a little negative spin on that read. A little negative spin on that read, I'm telling you now. We're going with a thumbs up. Going with a thumbs up indeed. Leaning on the boo-boo interpretation right here. The sunflower interpretation may be the correct one. But we got the 6 of Wands. It seems that the Aries needs to present something of a level of success, even when it's not. I think the Aries is trying to present something that influences you, that motivates you, that changes sort of the landscape of where you're at and what you're doing, right? The 6 of Wands. I am on the high horse. I have a level of success. Things are going much better than they have gone ever before. And that's what I'm presenting, right? Because I'm an Aries. That's sort of the package that they're presenting to you. In the meantime, I don't think it's going as well as it should, or as well as they are saying. 8 of Cups says they've abandoned that a long time ago. Christy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. They've abandoned this whole thing a long time ago. I think things are not working out in the process that they wanted. I think the moon said they're being forced into a transition that they really don't want to be in. It's a bit of an uncomfortable one. Going from the sea onto the land is uncomfortable indeed, and it doesn't make a good impression at all. It just does not. Amaris, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. All right, and the second read of the double Julie combo. When are the Aries coming back? Okay, we've established that they're lying. I mean, obviously, entertainment purposes only. Never assume somebody's lying based upon a fat man reading your cards on the internet. But Stephanie, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. All right. When will they come back to you? The Lovers, the Tower, the Three of Wands. They're taking their sweet time. We can see that. Tarot Addiction, thank you for your donation. They're going to take their sweet-ass time to come back to you. The Tower says they need an event where everything breaks down, where everything just isn't working out, where it's time to recover what we had because the new journey that we have gone into ain't working out like we want, right? Because they did have a presentation of success. They are going into something uncomfortable. Can this be the Tower? Can this be something that didn't work out? Is this the thing that they abandoned? It may be indeed, but they're going to have to go through that experience before they come back. The Lovers, they're coming back indeed. So you are looking at them coming back. And the Three of Wands, right? They're searching for something better. They're searching for something, the next big thing. I don't think the next big thing is going to be out there. I think that they get booted out. I think that they get sort of kicked out in the behind, and they end up returning to you indeed in the Lovers. But they have to go through that experience. They have to go through that crumbling. They have to go through that event, before it happens. All right, let's do a quad Stephanie reading. Quad Samantha reading. We got Samantha. We have quite a few readings combined here. We all right. Let's do a bunch of Samantha readings with a good deck. We need a good deck for this multiple reading. Oh, it'd be great. It'd be great for a Samantha reading. I'm thinking, my friends, the Gregory Scott Tarot is going to be it. We got a Stephanie. I got Stephanie on the brain. Stephanie's coming up with the Saulius question. But I'm just saying. I got Stephanie on the brain, but it is Samantha indeed. Samantha quad reading. Let's do it, my friends. We need money. And we need it now. This week, in fact, we need the fat cash. We need all of it. We need the bulk of the fat cash this week. That's a pretty short time frame. We're already on Tuesday. We're rounding up Tuesday. So that's a very short time frame. Will we get the cash that we need? I'm going with a thumbs down. I think we need more. We need more time, Samantha. We need more time. Christina, welcome to the stream. It's always good to see you as always. I said it's always good to see you as always. Christina, I took a nap. I'm kind of a little bit on the pure intuition at this point. We're going on pure intuition because I'm kind of not quite woke up yet. I'm going with no. I'm going with you need more time. You need to back off and get a little more time. Stacy, welcome to the stream. 10 of Cups says you're going to get that fat cash. You're going to get the money. We need to win the lottery. Indeed. If I win the lottery, by the way, everybody in chat gets a free deck of cards, a free tarot deck of cards. I'm telling you now. Anyway, if I win the lottery, okay. 10 of Cups says that you will get your money, but you need to wait. This is not going to be this week. The cards are telling you it's already Tuesday. We're late in Tuesday. It's going to be Wednesday tomorrow. That's a short time frame. And the Two of Wands says you're going to keep looking for it. You're going to keep scanning for it. I think it's going to be 3 more weeks before you get it. Bottom line, 3 more weeks before you get that fat cash, Samantha. And now, Samantha's second read. Broxo's current feelings towards me. What's Broxo doing over there? Is Broxo like you? Does Broxo love you? What is Broxo? Does Broxo hate you? What's going on over there with Broxo? What are their feelings? The Tower's not good. Temperance, the High Priestess, is kind of weird too. I don't think you need to rely on. I don't think you could need to rely. Yeah, I'm going to do the money trick with thousands. It's going to turn 1 into thousands. That's going to be the money trick. All right. I wouldn't rely on Broxo for anything important. I mean, that's just the thing. Wouldn't rely on Broxo for anything important. The Tower means the interaction that you have, they want something a little bit different, right? Temperance, I think that they have a good feels for you. I think that they appreciate you. They like sort of the interaction. They like the dynamic. They like the dynamic. That's the big thing. They like the dynamic about how it goes. But the High Priestess at the end of the day means Broxo's got a lot of stuff going on that you don't want to deal with. I mean, that's just the bottom line. Yogi, welcome to the stream. What is going on? All right, we got the third reading in the Samantha quad shot. What are Alyssa's intentions with me? Let's find out. What's going on with Alyssa? I think Alyssa's a little better. I mean, this is just one of those where I just feel like Alyssa's doing a little bit better than Broxo. Broxo with the Tower? Something's going on. Something's going on over there, Samantha. Something's up. Something's up, Samantha. You need to be present and aware. I think that Alyssa is looking better. I didn't even turn over the cards and I knew it. I'm going on intuition. That nap has knocked me just out of my conscious mind. I'm going on subconscious right now. 100% subconscious as we're going right here. 6 of Wands, the Lord of Victory. Alyssa is not half bad at all. Alyssa has some nice things, presenting nice things coming up. In fact, the interaction with Alyssa, I think, works out well. I think Alyssa has a lot of good things, a lot of it dynamic that they're bringing in. They have a good things coming in with there. And the comfort level, right? You have Alyssa here. You have all of the support. It's almost like Alyssa has a lot more support. They have a cheering section. Is what I'm seeing. Alyssa has a cheering section of people. You have the 6 of Wands. They have a cheering section over here. You have the Empress. She has a cheering section over here. It just feels like Alyssa has a lot of support going in. And that's going to be nice. That's going to be nice. Overall, Alyssa looks fantastic. Andrew brings up a good point as always. Andrew says, if you like this video, if you like the dynamic, if you like the energy, if you like the quad shot, if you like the quad shot coming in here about the Samantha reads, let me know. I would appreciate that. Anyway, we got all the Samantha covered. Samantha is now covered with the triple shot. We're going to back up and we're going to open a door to a new dimension. This is a door to a new dimension. It is Lady Vegas's door. Lady Vegas's door is open. And that sounds dirty. Okay, I'm sorry. Lady Vegas has a new door that just opened up. If Lady Vegas walks through there, what the hell is on the other side? Is it going to be good? Is it going to be bad? Is it going to be indifferent? What is going on the other side of that door? Is it like the Twilight Zone? It could be. If I'm opening up a mystery door, I am going to open up this door right here, my friends. This door right here. This one right here is the Mons Tarot door. Christina, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. It is the door to another dimension. It is the door to a new reality. It is a door to little monsters on big cards. Little monsters on big cards. Okay. All right, let's open that door. I need a door sound. You know, where you just open it up and it creaks, you know, reek. And have one of those. It sounds dirty, but you like it.
Hooray!
If it sounds dirty, I like it too. I like it indeed. All right. The door. Is there going to be something going for it? Death. Oh, my. You may not want to walk through there without checking it out first. You definitely want to sniff that door before you go in, if you know what I mean. D, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. This is a door of changes. This is a door with things on the other side that are good and bad. The problem that you're going to have is when you walk through the door, you're going to be shoved into some changes that you're not quite prepared for. There's a lot of the changes. Boo-boo, thanks for your donation. There are a lot of changes you're not going to like at all. I'm not going to like that Four of Cups lady. The Four of Cups. Some of these changes you're presented as you walk through, you're going to be rejecting it, bottom line. The Nine of Cups says the overall experience is nice. Once you get through there, once you get through the door, once you understand what is on the other side, once you get through some of the speed bumps that you're going to hit, the biggest effort that you're going to have is getting support into the doorway, because I don't think you need to walk through there alone. You may want somebody to back you up. You got Three of Cups action. We need to go through with other people. It is a user experience as we go through it, but there's some changes and you may not like all of them. That's the bottom line. Overall, I would say go through the door. You got good stuff. You have support, right? You do have the Nine of Cups at the end. That's an important position for a deck. For just the reading, for the deck, this is good because the Nine of Cups is the overall experience is a satisfactory one. I would say sure. I would say sure it will be successful. Yogi, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. All right, we got Sam Reed. We got Samantha and Sam combo. That's interesting indeed. Let's see. What do we got going on? We did that. Now we're going, is Sam, my twin flame. Is Sam your twin flame? Ooh, that'd be interesting to see. Oh man, can we use this one? We use this one? You can't even spread these cards, man. Look, I can't even spread the cards. These are too laminated. They are a little on the excessive laminated side. I'm going to tell you that now. Julie, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate you. And the excessive lamination part, right? Is Sam your twin flame? Ocean Drive, thank you for your donation. What is in your environment? Let's find out in a minute. And you do have support. You can take care of some shit. It's okay. At the end of the day, lady, looks pretty good. Is Sam the twin flame or no? The Fool, the Ten of Cups, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Cups. I don't see any twin flame cards. Is Sam a good investment? Is Sam a good investment? Ten of Cups says yes. Sam is an excellent investment. Sam is a nice little investment that you should invest in indeed. The Fool says you don't really know what you're going to get with Sam, right? You go in full speed with Sam. You don't really know at the end of the day what's going to be on the other end of that. The best thing is the Two of Wands, though. It says that Sam presents you with more things, more challenges, more activities, more excitement that you can dig into and enjoy, basically, right? But the Five of Cups is the disappointment that you otherwise would have felt is just not there. Julie, thanks for your donation. It's just not, the disappointment is not there. And that's a good thing because we have a fantastic emotional experience. We have an adventure with somebody that's going to be adventurous, that's going to have some fun, that's going to be cool. And we have doors and opportunities open up that we haven't seen before. And the heartbreak is not really there. So are they a twin flame? No. Are they an excellent investment? Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. That is a walk on the fun side and a walk on the good side. Christy, I say that you should invest in that because Sam looks great indeed. Amaris wants to know what we got two. Oh no, we got one Amaris. What is the Aries? What is the Aries intentions towards me? Let's find out by using the. We're going to use both Forest Creatures Oracle. This is Forest Creatures version 2. And we are going to use Forest Creatures version 1, a loner deck from the beautiful, wonderful, and present in chat, Christina. We're going to use that one too. But what is the Aries' intentions towards me? Two of Swords, Justice, King of Wands. They're very adamant about being with you. What's going on with that? They're very adamant about being there. The position is good. The location is good. Moon Honey, thank you for your donation. But it feels like that they're there for a purpose. They're there for a reading. It does feel like that they're sort of chasing you, maybe a little bit too much, or they sort of have a little bit too much interest, right? But the Two of Swords says overall, the connection between you two is not exactly strong. It's not the strongest connection. It's not just this dynamic, this beautiful thing. There is some sort of a hiccup between that. Justice says to find a balance is going to be a best solution with this. Julie, thank you for your other donation. Finding a balance here is the key. Finding a balance with this Aries, because it doesn't feel like that it is pure connection. It feels like that there are some stipulations that come in with this particular person. But yeah, it just seems interesting. Seems an interesting connection indeed. It is not buffering for me. I'm looking on my statistics for the stream, and it looks very clean. It's very clean. And I am on an insanely fast connection. I have a gigabit up and a gigabit down. So there you go. All right. Is Soleus back with the X? Did they take the X back? Did they take the X back? Let's find out, because that could be important. That could be important. You really don't know. By the way, we have a new monitor over here in the TO household. A brand new monitor. It is big and it is exciting. I can see a bunch of screen space. It is very exciting. I will post it to Instagram after the stream. Actually, I may go back to bed after the stream. I'll post it to Instagram tomorrow. All right, let's look at this deck. This is the Golden Wheel Tarot. We have a lot of good stuff with this Golden Wheel Tarot. And we need to find out if Soleus got back with their ex. Did they hook up with the ex? What's going on? We could have a Seven of Swords. We could have Lovers. We could have Two of Cups. We could have Ten of Cups. We could have Ten of Pentacles. We could have Four Wheels, Five, and the King of Cups. I'm going to say thumbs down. I'm just going to say thumbs down for this one. We're going all right. They're going all right. How do you have such a fast connection? I gave them money. I give them the equivalent of the money trick every month. I give them a lot of money. It's $100 a month. Anyway, so Ocean, thank you for their donation. No, Four of Wheels, they're withdrawn. A little bit on the introverted side. They're moving everything inside. Five of Wheels, they're really not in the mood to be disappointed again. They don't want to walk the cold, abandoned path. And they're really sort of emotionally pulled back as well right now. So I don't think that they're with their ex. I'm going again with the thumbs down. I don't think that they are with their ex at all. I think that they are not. Stephanie. All right. Let's find out what's going on with the tarot addiction. I have a tarot addiction. You know that I have a tarot addiction. I think everybody understands that I have a tarot addiction. All right, but tarot addiction wants to know, what do you see in the cards in regards to my relationship right now? Come on, welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. I appreciate you being here on the stream. All right, let's go with a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. The Gilded Tarot Royale. I'm saying now, this is Chiro Marchetti's last hurrah, and is releasing the Tarot Decorative, but that's still coming sometime this month, I think. It's been a long time coming. They've had that on pre-order forever. Regards to your relationship, what do we see? What is literally in the cards with this? Seven of Pentacles and the World. This is something that you can stick with as long as you want. You can stick with as long as you want. Neom wants to know, how big is the queue? That's a damn good question. Neom, we are here. And the queue is all of these. We're going to be here all night, basically. The queue is all of these. I guess we'll put the ending soon. No, we're not ending soon. I'll stay here all night. Screw it. I don't care. All right. The empty, what's happening? The empty spot is triggering your OCD. This spot here, that spot is triggering your OCD. You're gay. You gotta move on. You have to move on. This could be an optical illusion. What if it's a white deck like that one and you just don't see it? But it's not. There's nothing there. Okay. The world says this can go as far as you want it. That's an interesting read. That's interesting. Amaris, or not Amaris. That's interesting tarot addiction. You can take this as far as you want to take it. You're in the driver's seat here. You're in the driver's seat here. That Seven of Pentacles says a lot of the things that you want out of this relationship can be in your hands indeed. Now, the problem comes with the overall connection. It really sort of drains a little bit over time. The connection just does. The stability sort of drains over time. And something that you got to put up with. This is something that is going to get into one of those 1950s TV sitcoms relationship that, you know, is just kind of there. And it's not like one of those to where you wake up and you're just like rabbits, you know what I mean? And you just got to start immediately humping or something. It's not one of those. It's like a 1950s sitcom relationship after a period of time. But again, the world says, how much do you want to take? How far do you want to take this? Because you're in the driver's seat. It looks great. It looks great. The world is a happy ending to a great situation. It's the ending of the majors, and it means that you are going to be happy overall. Is it something to where you want to wake up and you're just going at each other like rabbits? I mean,
Everybody loves the D.
that may not be it. That may not be it at all. But yeah, I mean, overall, it looks pretty good, I got to say. It looks pretty good indeed. All right. Speaking of looks pretty good, Christina's up. Christina wants a general read, and we are going to use Christina's loner deck right here. Right here. We're going to use Christina. Speaking of we're going to use Christina's deck right here. And speaking of waking, but yeah, let's go that. With a general read, find out what is going to be the next big thing. What is going to be going on in Christina's experience as it comes about in the tarot world. Oh, the Queen of Wands. Interesting. We have the Emperor. We have the Sun, and we have Temperance. I think things are balanced. Okay, your life is something, a bit of an extreme situation right now. One extreme to the next extreme, to the next extreme. It seems like a circus of extremes. I think that's calming down. I think things are going to be a little more balanced. Things are going to be better. I think things are going to move in a better direction. The Sun is good news. It says the sun is out indeed. It's summertime. It's time for you to enjoy the sun. Get out and do the cruise later and whatnot. But the summertime is really going to be a better experience for you, a little less extreme, a little more on the calming side as it goes. Because temperance is about balancing things out, right? And that's what you kind of need. You need a balance with that. You need the temperance. You need a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You don't need one extreme after the next. I think things are calming down. That is going to be good. You actually have the Emperor next to the Sun, and then the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is good because I think now you can pursue some of those things that you have been putting off. Now you're going to have time to stretch out, to reach out, and to get some activities that you have been wanting to get, but you just haven't had the opportunity, haven't had the time to sort of embrace, right? Queen of Wands is a master of multitasking. I'm able to get everything that I need, but I'm also able to get a lot of the good things that I need in regards to this. Okay, this is just pure intuition. Something happens at work. You have somebody that comes in like a new boss. You have a new boss. That's the first thing that came in. Anyway, the Emperor, somebody comes in, somebody brings something in, somebody brings a new air of leadership into your work. And that's part of the general read. Anyway, but things are calming down. Things are chilling out, and you're able to get some of the adventures that you've been wanting to put that have been put off. Stephanie, thank you for your other donation. I appreciate that. Sunflower wants a money read. Might as well use the thought. Might as well use the thought for some money and get some fat cash. Get some fat cash. You need that. You need that. You need more fat. Okay, Sunflower needs more fat cash. I'm just saying now. Just saying, Sunflower, you need more fat cash. All right, in case you're in the queue, it's massive. It's the Tarot Oracle Show. Welcome. Welcome to the Tarot Oracle Show, where we have 10,000 people in the queue pretty much every night. I love you, though. Look at all that. Look at the beautiful set of blue donations right there. We are rocking it tonight, my friends. We are rocking it in the house. All right. Fat cash, you want fat cash? It's going to be a problem. I don't think that you're going to be winning any more money for a little bit. I think you have a money break. A little bit of a money break, right? Of a little bit of a disappointment. I think some of the things that you're trying to get going just aren't working out. This sort of relates to the other reading that you had, where all of a sudden you're going to have a big boost in business. I think that's going to take up a lot of your time. It's going to consume a lot of your time. You have the celebration. You have a good news rolling in. We have a lot of fun things going in over here, but it feels like the adventure comes with a big adventurous price. You have a lot of steam going through. The train moves. The train is sort of rocking as it goes, but it just sort of drains away sort of at some of the other things that you're interested in. A very sort of single-minded focus. But do you think you have money coming in? I don't think you're winning it. I think it's more of an earning it. I think you have some of the difficulty getting started and getting in full steam ahead, basically, is what we have. All right, investing in a new house and a business. There we go. Yeah, I mean, the housing market's hopping right now. My house has doubled in value. Let me say that again. I bought my house 2 years ago, and it has doubled in value. What the hell? Anyway, Yogi, message from the ancestors. It's Grandpa's birthday. Let's do that, Yogi. Do that. Christy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. Messages from the ancestors. Let's find out what they have to say. What do they want to let Yogi know? What is going to be the important thing that Yogi needs to know right now? Right now. The Ten of Pentacles. This is your time. This is your time to enjoy what you have. I think that you're in a position where you have good things. You have opportunities that you need. You have good things sort of surrounding you. You have good influences surrounding you. I think that the ancestors are indeed watching over you as right. The Ten of Pentacles. You have the ancestors on here. You have the grandparents. The grandparents are here. Christy, thank you for your donation. I appreciate that. But you have the ancestors in the card. They're watching over you. They're looking after you. They are watching, right? You're concerned about some things that don't really need to be concerned about. You do have a little bit of a worrisome nature sometimes. And the message is not to be that way, not to focus on the negative, not to be in the challenges that you do have with that, because there are other things that you can be doing. There are other things that are going to be opportunities for you. I think they're going to present themselves as you look. You're in a situation where you can manifest what you need, but you have to search for it. You have to seek it out, and you have to find it sort of on your own. You're not getting a lot of support, it feels, in some of these areas, but the more you search, the more you seek, I think the better off you're going to be in the long run. So definitely one of those messages of search and seek, and you will find what you need. Ancestors are watching over you. And don't be too worried, too concerned about things that happen. I don't think some of the things that happen are as dramatic as they look at first. Not dramatic as they look at first. And we got a triple shot of Julie. Julie has a triple shot. All right, Julie, let's get you a deck. Let's get you an appropriate deck for a triple shot. I'm going to say the Super Duper Linares. The Super Linares is going to be your triple shot deck that we are going to use to get you on the right track. So, the first reading in the triple shot is the Aries. Are they feeling hurt by you? Are they injured? Are they injured? Are they hurt? Are things turning out for the worst? They're not happy. And I'm going to say, yeah, actually, I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes, they are indeed hurt by you. They're indeed hurt by you. You do have the hurt card, the Three of Swords. You do have a reversed Nine of Pentacles. This is something where they're disappointed and hurt at the same time. Something happened. Maybe there was an event. Maybe there's things sort of moving into that where things just didn't go the way that they should have gone. Things went a little bit on the challenge side. We are sort of in the injured mode, hurt mode. Things aren't working out like they need to. But the biggest thing here is there's just this emotional disconnection almost, right? Just this emotional disconnection as it goes. So I do think they are hurt indeed. We do have the 3, and I think that 3 sort of looks at, just that aspect of, are we hurt? How are we feeling and whatnot? Anyway, what are their intentions? What are their intentions indeed? I think that their intentions are, let's take a look at more super duper Linares. Their intentions are not the best. Oh, their intentions are not the best at all. They want things to work out, and they're willing to do whatever it takes, it feels like. They're willing to get into the mode. They're willing to get into the Four of Wands mode where things are going to be comfortable, things are going to be stable, but in order to get there, it's dramatic. It's dramatically difficult. It's dramatic to sort of figure out how to get there. And the process of getting into this happy space is going to be quite challenging indeed. And just be a situation you don't want to go through. 9 talks about the worry, the concern, things aren't going well. And the pathway that needs to be walked in order to get to this stability is going to be a hard path to walk indeed, with a lot of speed bumps, a lot of challenges as it goes. That sort of goes along with the previous read as well, as far as them being hurt and whatnot. So their intentions are not good. It just doesn't look like good intentions indeed. And the last of the combo, do they regret their actions? So we had a hurt situation. We have a rough path onto the level of stability. And we kind of need to know now, do they regret all of this? Because there are some rough things happening with this. Oh, man. I'm going to say no, actually. This was a pathway that they had to take. Right? A pathway that they had to take. The Six of Swords. The good intentions that we had with this were good intentions indeed. We have a Six of Swords. We're going on a long path. They knew that this is going to be a longer journey than normal. They knew this was going to be a journey that had to be done. They knew that this was going to be a little bit on the slow side as far as running up, getting in there, and finding at the end of the day how it's going to be. But the communication level from the Aries is just not there. Maybe it is the Mercury retrograde. Maybe it's the communication level that they just naturally don't have, that they're challenged with it. Overall, I think that they but they had to do what they had to do. The 2, right? The domain. We had to do what we had to do in order to make the results, in order to get where we're at. Was it a little bit maybe on the immature side? Was it a little bit on the newbie side? I do think so. Sage Moon, thank you for your donation. I appreciate you. But yeah, there is that challenge indeed as we go forth with that. What's in my environment? I'm not sure how to process that question, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll try the environment. We'll see how it goes, and see where we're going to be at. By the way, we are ending soon. We eventually do need to leave, and we're going to get out of here and take a shower and eat a banana. I think we have bananas left. Yes, we do. We have bananas left. We're going to take a shower and eat a banana. We have strength in my environment. We have some strength things. I think we have the strength that we need. We have the stability. We have the confidence that we need to sort of go through that ocean, right? We have the confidence with that. We're bringing in good strength. We're bringing in the patience. We're bringing in the things that we need to bring in. Because the Queen of Cups is the emotional satisfaction, the emotional stability, the emotional sort of water in water of the Queen of Cups, especially next to the 3 and the 10. Say that we need some level of patience for an upcoming disappointment. The 10 of Swords. Something is stopping, something is ceasing, something is not continuing, you see what I'm saying? It's discontinuing. The 10 of Swords. Something is discontinuing, something is coming to an abrupt halt, something is not working, something is going to be stopped. In order to get through that, We do have, again, strength, patience. You need to be on that list. The Queen of Cups, I think that you're in a situation where you do have an emotional stability, enough so that you can handle this. And the Three of Wands, I think you need to search and seek out what is next rather than focusing on what is being cut. Because what is next, what is the next thing in the list, is going to be the big opportunity for you. And the Three of Wands says if you seek that out, you look at that and you sort of, scan the environment and prepare for that, you're going to be in a better situation than you would if you just took the Ten of Swords in the face and didn't have any kind of a preparation for that as it moves in. So there we go. There we go, indeed. And we got the other Ocean Drive wants to know who's gossiping. Ooh, let's find out about that. Who's gossiping? Who's talking? What are they doing? What are they doing? You've crushed hard on a handful of Geminis. I don't think I've ever crushed on a Gemini. I had another relationship with a Virgo. That went poorly. That went poorly indeed. All right. So let's find out who is gossiping. Somebody is in motion. The Chariot, somebody that's in motion, somebody that's making a lot of effort towards the gossip. They're not holding back at all. They're making a lot of effort. They're making a lot of sort of challenge with that. They're gossiping in order to change things and to make things different. They don't like the situation as it is. They need death. They need the Six of Swords. They need a journey. It's almost like they need somebody to come with them. They need somebody to be on their side. They're alone in the situation. And they need somebody as a support network. They need people to support them. They need people on their side because they feel like there's nobody literally on their side. Knight of Cups as well. This is a very smooth operator. It's a very smooth person. It's somebody that knows what to say. It's somebody that knows how to chat it up. Somebody that knows, that understands the social rules, understands how socially things go. And they are definitely on the advantageous side. So they're able to charm a room, basically, is the thing, right? Charm a room for their own advantage. Death says that they need that change because they need other people to go with them. They think that they're alone and they don't want to be abandoned on this journey. And gossip seems to be their method, of how to get that done, right? How to get that done. All right, Moon Honey wants to know a general moon. Let's give you a little bit of a general action over here. A little bit of a general action with the Heaven and Earth Tarot. Everybody loves it. Everybody's got to have it. I mean, if you don't have this by now, you need to just go ahead and pick this one up. I mean, I'm telling you now, Moon Honey, you need to pick up the Heaven and Earth Tarot. It's beautiful. It's gorgeous. It has that nice ethereal feel to it and very cool indeed. All right, Moon Honey. What general? Moon. Interesting. Strife and oppression. Your day-to-day life is about to introduce a stick into the cog of the wheels. It's like when you're riding a bicycle and somebody jams a stick into the bike spokes. Something happens. Something happens indeed. You have the moon, okay? Day-to-day activities, a cycle card as we progress day-to-day, as we go through day-to-day. Basically, I think in a month and a half, you basically have somebody that jams a stick into the bike spokes of your life. And I think it affects you, right? We have strife. There are some conflicts. There are some things happening behind the scenes. You do get some of the direct. You do get some direct interaction with this, but a lot of the strife is behind the scenes. And you sort of have to watch that things are not quite right. Things aren't feeling the way that they need to sometimes. Julie, thanks for your donation. I appreciate that. And oppression, I think this weighs on you quite a bit. Your best trick to get out of this is to try to get out of it as soon as possible. Don't wait. Don't wait until things heat up. Don't wait until things become oppressive. Get out as soon as you possibly can from the strife. And when you see it happen, try to sneak out the best that you can. That's going to be the important part. Sneak out the best that you can, because a head-to-head confrontation here, I don't think is going to be advantageous for you at all. At all. All right. How does Soleus feel about me right now? Let's find out with that. Find out with that with a rose. Little Rose Tarot. I like that. Bookmark, thanks for your donation. I appreciate you. By the way, we are ending eventually. We need to end soon. So I can go take a shower and eat a banana. You know what I mean? All right. Let's find out. How does the Soleus feel about me right now? 3 of Coins, 9 of Cups, and 8 of Swords. They want to express their opinions. They want to express their feelings, but they can't. They can't. They can't do it. They're being hindered. They're being pulled back. They're being pushed back from expressing their true feelings, basically. 9 of Cups, they do have things to say. They do have emotions to impart. They have emotions to share. They have things that they want to say, that they want to sort of interact, they want to sort of do. The 3 of Coins, they have a lot of opinions in matters as well. But problem is they can't. 8 of Swords are being held back. They're not able to express their opinions about that. Do they feel good about you? 9 of Cups says, yeah, sometimes. But you do require some maintenance, in their opinion. You do require some maintenance, sort of how it goes. They're really not able to talk to you straight up. They sort of need to make hints. They sort of need to make other sort of sly ways of doing things in order for those to happen. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's difficult for them. It's just difficult for them. All right, what do we got going on next? We do a bonfire? We can do a bonfire read for the next one. We got 2 Christies. 2 Christies. The first Christie is my twin flame incarcerated in this lifetime. Is your twin flame in jail? We could be looking at something with the swords. Could be looking at 8 of Swords. Would be definitely in jail card. 9 of cards, then the 3. I don't think so. I don't think so that they're not incarcerated. I don't see anything incarcerated. I see a Page of Swords. The twin flame is they're not able to do what they need to do in a lot of ways. The twin flame is a little bit on the overworked side. The twin flame is not able to be who they need to be. They're being pulled back a lot of ways. The 3 of Coins, though, says they need a lot of support. Your twin flame is somebody that just needs not incarcerated. Okay, not incarcerated. Okay, yeah, I'm going to say they are not incarcerated. Incarcerated. I'm sorry. Incarnated. Sorry, is my twin flame incarnated in this lifeline? All right, sorry about that. See that, you know, I take a nap before I came on the stream, so you know. All right, incarnated. Is my twin flame incarnated? All right, it's a spiritual term, incarnated. Yeah, I know. Sorry, I misread it. It's one of those. It is Mercury retrograde. I mean, you got to give me some. You got to, in here, is he here on the other side? There you go. You got to give me some leeway today. It is Mercury retrograde. Are they on here or are they on the other side? Basically. 3 of Coins, 9 of Cups. This is sort of an ethereal type of thing. So I'm going to say maybe they are incarnated. Maybe they are on the other side. 3 of Coins, a bit on the ethereal side. Page of Swords on the ethereal side. It's almost like that they are disconnected. They're disconnected. They are not here. They are on someplace else. It does feel like a prisoner of love. There you go. It does feel like they are in another position, another place. 9 of Cups. This is a journey. You do have an interesting journey or an isolation within the stream, within the river type of thing as it goes. And the 3 of Coins, again, with a disconnect. So I'm going to say incarnated indeed. We're going to change our mind. We're going to go thumbs up. Thumbs up. They are indeed someplace else. They are indeed incarnated. Well, there we go. All right. So anyway, is Sam your soulmate? Christy, let's find out if Sam is indeed your soulmate. See if this is going to be good. This is something that I don't think that Mercury retrograde can ruin this one. I don't think that Mercury retrograde can ruin this one indeed. Can ruin this one indeed. All right. Let's find out. Is Sam the soulmate? Is Sam the soulmate? Hanged Man, 8 of Swords, and the 7 of Cups. Actually, I think you have a different soulmate. You have somebody different that is on your soulmate. list that is on your soulmate, that basically that you get. I think this is an emotional soulmate that you have. I don't think Sam is it. I think you have an emotional soulmate. The Seven of Cups has other options out there, looking at other opportunities, other options, other people, right? The Seven of Cups feels like that there are other people out there. And I think you have an emotional soulmate sort of sitting out there. I think it's a Taurus, actually. You have a Taurus emotional soulmate that is sitting out there sort of waiting and in the light. And in the light, right? I think that they're going to be presenting themselves, moderately soon. Eight of Swords says that the problem that you have is that the connection is good. You do have a good opportunity. You do have a good connection. But the Eight of Swords says it's not on the soulmate realm, or it's not in that soulmate type of feel as it goes. Because the Hanged Man says that the difference between you and them is not the connection that you need for that, but you do have a little bit of a connection there, but it's not a soulmate type. I think your soulmate, your next soulmate, is going to be an emotional soulmate. I think it's going to be a Taurus. And I think you're looking at like under a year to actually meet this person. So I think it looks overall, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty decent. But as far as this goes, Sam does not look like that particular mate or that particular soul connection, right? Anyway, Sage Moon. Will Nick reach out to me moderately soon? Are they going to call? Are they going to text? Are they going to ping me on social media? What are they going to do? Are they going to be around for me? Sage Moon, let's find out where Nick is, and are they going to do it? By the way, we're on the last three readings. The last three readings of the night. And then we're going to get out of here. Get out of here, indeed. That's fine. Miss getting my hair brushed. I'm not sure where that came out of. All right. Will Nick reach out to me? Two of Pentacles, Judgment, and Six. We're going to say yes. We're going to say yes, and they are going to reach out indeed. We do have a reaching out kind of thing here, okay? Two of Pentacles says that they haven't reached out yet because they're undecided. They haven't really been on the track that they need. They haven't had the opportunities. They haven't sort of been in that mode where they need to, reach out and get that done. Reach out and get that done. So Two of Pentacles, they need to make that decision to reach out. Six of Wands is the Lord of Victory indeed. Okay. Judgment is the rebirth, the reincarnation. So you have the Lord of Victory combined with reaching out, calling the horn, sounding the horn, and getting things done and all of that stuff. So that's going to be pretty damn exciting. I do think that is an absolute thumbs up. And a yes, they will be reaching out to you soon indeed. All right, now we're on the last two readings. Then we're going to get out of here. And we have a, let's see. We have Julie. How's the Aries? How's the Aries feeling about? How's the Aries feeling about me right now? Let's find out by using a little bit of the Modern Love Tarot. That's not bad at all. A little bit of the Modern Love Tarot. All right, let's find out what is going on. Love, Heaven, and Earth Tarot. That is a good deck. That is a good deck indeed. I do love me some Heaven and Earth Tarot. How's the Aries feeling about me right now? Very good. Six of Pentacles. Six of Pentacles, very giving, but not as giving as you would like. Five of Pentacles is there's sort of a, basically this is somebody that has a back and forth. It's almost like, I'm not saying they're bipolar, but I am saying that they have this great emotion followed by a bad emotion, followed by a great emotion, followed by a bad emotion. So if you're like a Six of Pentacles kind of person, you're giving, you're feeling like I'm contributing, I want to contribute, I want to make you happy, I want that to be a moment, I want that to be between us and things like that, right? But the Seven of Wands says, then I don't. So I have this good followed by a bad, followed by a bad. It's almost like that the Aries has regrets in a lot of ways, right? They have feelings where they want to do something, they want to chase something, and then they just immediately have buyer's remorse. And you sort of get involved with that, and that's not going to be a good thing. Because the Five of Pentacles is walking that line with the person is very challenging. You never know what Aries you're going to get. Are you going to get the great Aries, the giving, the kind person, the one that really is excited about things, or are you going to get the one that's a little bit offsetting, the one that's a little bit disconnected kind of thing, right, Julie? You do have two different emotions coming from this person. It's hard to predict what is happening with that. But again, I think that they have a dynamic that is interesting that I think you like. I think they have a dynamic that you like, you know, a dynamic that you're like is sort of unpredictable side. They do have, it's great when it's great, but when it's bad, it certainly goes to hell really quickly. You know what I mean? And the last reading of the night, a general for Bookmark Bells. Bookmark, thanks for being on the stream. I appreciate you. Let's find out where that is going. Find out where that is going indeed. Strength. 10 of Swords, the Devil, and the 7 of Cups. Oh, yeah. The decisions you're about to make are much more important than you think they are. That's it. The decisions you're about to make are critical. In fact, I think that there are some of the decisions that have long-term effects on what happens to you over a period of time, basically, right? Strength says, hang on. Have the patience. We're coming into a new place. We're coming into a little bit of a new adventure as it goes. Because the 10 of Swords says something is immediately being cut. Something is sort of pulling back. Something is definitely sort of removing itself from your life. And the Devil says that there's a reason behind that, or there could indeed be a person behind that as well. 7 of Cups says there are a lot of options to choose to how to deal with this. You can deal with this in many different ways. The biggest thing that you can do is to understand the ramifications of this. Don't just negate this. Don't think that this is going to be something that is going to be, something that you can just, be bored with and handle with and things like that. You need to understand that this could be a little bit more important than you may think it is. But basically, just be aware, right? Be aware, be observant, and be watching out for what is next, because I think that you have a pretty much a change coming in, and it may be on the challenging side as it approaches. Anyway, that is the last reading. I appreciate everybody being here. We will see you tomorrow.
Try to make it new. You can't fight it when it feels so true. You drive me crazy like no one else. The final moment before I lose myself. And it's no use working 9 to 5.